Pikachu!
The official mascot of the Pokémon franchise, Pikachu has made a name for itself ever since its first appearance in Pokémon Red and Blue, and would later star in its own title in Pokémon Yellow as the trainer's primary companion. In Smash Ultimate, Pikachu uses fast lightning-based attacks to overwhelm its enemies. With strong ground and aerial mobility, an unpredictable recovery, a disruptive projectile, and an excellent grab game, Pikachu is an agile fighter who can easily get in to rack up damage quickly. Thunder Jolt is an excellent pressure tool for fighters who lack a reflect, able to dictate when and how its opponents will approach to its advantage. It also has the unique distinction of being able to travel along the edges of stages, making it an absolute nightmare for anyone trying to safely recover. Skull Bash, along with Quick Attack, provides Pikachu with more than enough movement options to recover, to the point that Pikachu can even travel underneath the very stage itself. Thunder makes for a good combo finisher following an up throw, and a stellar set of aerials, nearly all of which are able to start, extend, and end combos. Especially Nair, which has exceptional drag down properties that can loop in on itself if you're able to re-grab your opponent. And don't forget to make use of Pikachu's new down air to effectively spike opponents off stage. If you're looking for a fast fighter with endless possibilities in mobility and attack potential, Pikachu will be the perfect companion for you.
Pichu!
The pre-evolution of Pikachu, Pichu, was formerly seen as one of the laughingstocks when first introduced as a playable fighter in Melee, but in Ultimate, no one's laughing now, having made an almost complete reversal in the meta, sharing Pikachu's fast mobility, excellent combo potential, strong projectile, and great edgeguard tools, while packing a much stronger punch to its electric-based attacks, and an even smaller frame that can almost make it impossible to hit. Pichu retains Pikachu's traditional Nair as a solid combo starter, and an electrified back air that can rack up damage fast for anyone unfortunate enough to get caught in it. Pichu's stronger electrical potency means it'll take stocks with side smash and down smash much earlier than Pikachu. However, this potency comes at the cost of recoil, with every lightning-based attack causing damage to itself, regardless of whether they land or not. On top of being the lightest character in the game, Pichu's chances of surviving a strong hit is much slimmer than his evolved counterpart. So, if you want a character that pretty much completely disregards defense for offense, look no further than the adorable Pichu.
Jigglypuff!
Jigglypuff is the pink puffball who appeared alongside Pikachu in the original Pokémon Red and Blue, and has been a staple of Smash, being one of the 12 original fighters in Smash 64. In Ultimate, Jigglypuff continues to be a character who almost entirely relies on aerial combat. It'll generally play very patiently and float around its opponents, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Jigglypuff's forward air, back air, and nair are your primary tools for boxing out opponents and carrying them off stage into the blast zone, thanks to its multiple jumps and excellent aerial mobility. Pound has even more potent shield damage this time around, letting Jigglypuff apply even more pressure than usual, and even Sing is useful for the first time in years. With more range and speed, Jigglypuff can capitalize on the tiniest of mistakes with deadly force. Implement Sing after a jab lock, and you can then follow with Jigglypuff's trump card, Rest. An absurdly strong attack that deals massive vertical knockback, pretty much guaranteeing a stock anywhere above 70%. This is commonly set up into following an up air, although you'll need to take your opponent's DI into account, lest you fall prey to the eternal slumber of its extreme end lag. You'd also want to avoid abusing your shield too much with Jigglypuff. Trust me on that one. If you like characters who rely on aerial domination and unorthodox mix-up tools, Jigglypuff will be sure to have the starring role.
Mewtwo.
The iconic legendary Psychic-type Pokémon of the original Pokémon games, Mewtwo, has continued to be a prevalent character throughout the Pokémon franchise, due to the mystery behind its origins as the man-made clone of Mew. In Ultimate, Mewtwo is as strong as ever, with an arsenal of disjointed attacks that will keep its opponents on their toes. Shadow Ball at full charge is a terrifying projectile that can take stocks with ease. However, its reduced ending lag also means you can combo directly into other moves if you're able to react quickly enough. Disable has more range this time around too, letting Mewtwo call out opponents even more easily, although this is only effective if the opponent is directly facing Mewtwo. Good thing there's no in-game mechanic forcing anybody to do that. Confusion lives up to its name, disorienting opponents into a disadvantaged state and able to counter-attacks. It also acts as a fall break, which can come in handy to mix up the recovery timing of Teleport. Mewtwo's down tilt can still set up into devastating combos, and forward air still has great range and damage output, while Mewtwo's up smash is fantastic for catching opponents out of the sky thanks to its wide and long-lasting hitbox. Mewtwo also has a pretty fast spike in the form of down air that can be used to great effect when combined with its very high double jump. And Mewtwo's long, weighty tail is implemented throughout its tilts and aerials to ensure it can always strike at a moment's notice. Although Mewtwo's light weight can make it an easy knockout if you're not careful, Mewtwo is the epitome of a glass cannon, and players with a tendency towards that playstyle will naturally lean towards this psychic combatant.
Lucario.
First appearing in Pokémon Diamond and Pearl, Lucario is the solemn steel fighting type Pokémon who fights with powerful aura abilities. In Smash, these abilities translate into an aura mechanic which causes Lucario to build aura the more damage he's taken. The more aura Lucario builds up, the stronger its attacks become. As a result, Lucario players must play patiently to not risk overextending and losing stocks early so that you don't lose the extraordinary power and range of Lucario's powered up special moves. Force Palm can force opponents out to retreat, only becoming even more potent as Lucario builds aura. Up close, it turns into a deadly command grab, which, if powered up sufficiently with aura, can take stocks by itself. Aura Sphere is a chargeable projectile similar to Mewtwo's, but can become disproportionately larger in size the more damage is taken, to the point that dodging it is almost impossible. Lucario can also cancel the charge at any time for mix-ups, putting its opponents in a particularly dangerous situation should they happen to fall into the charge itself. Double Team is a counter-attack which, like any other counter, can turn your opponent's attacks against them. But unlike other counter-attacks, does not scale the damage based on the power of the countered attack, but rather on Lucario's aura. And Extreme Speed is a perfectly normal, straightforward recovery that, depending on the amount of aura built up, becomes an absolutely bonkers recovery that is almost as difficult to control as it is to challenge. Some extreme skill is going to be needed to make sure Lucario doesn't just fly to its own death. While lacking somewhat in combos, Lucario can still convert down throw reliably into forward air and oppress anybody below with the rapid strikes from down air. Just remember that at lower percentages, Lucario is significantly weaker and actually needs to take some damage in order to deal any real damage itself, making Lucario the perfect comeback character for anyone who enjoys the thrill of fighting on the brink of death. So bring out your own aura with Lucario.
Pokémon Trainer.
Making their triumphant return from Smash Bros. Brawl, Pokémon Trainer enables players to fight as the original 3 starter Pokémon from Pokémon Red and Blue: Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. In Smash Ultimate, you can switch between each Pokémon much faster now, and will no longer be affected by fatigue when sticking to one Pokémon. Squirtle is the more mobile rushdown based fighter, able to quickly get in on its opponents and send them off stage, as well as take advantage of its fantastic combo game. Squirtle has undoubtedly received the most changes out of the Pokémon trio, with many of its moves having been adjusted both visually and functionally. Squirtle's aerials continue to remain a standout aspect of its moveset, able to quickly rack up damage with the multi-hitting strikes from down air and back air. Withdraw provides a multi-purpose mobility tool that can be extremely difficult to challenge even if shielded. It's fast, hits hard, and maintains a low profile for bypassing projectiles, even having a diagonal attack angle when executed in the air, which can catch opponents by surprise. Although Squirtle won't be taking stocks as easily as its evolved brethren, it can still put up a fight, with Waterfall connecting more easily and stronger than ever, and a killer back throw that will take out anybody too close to the ledge. Ivysaur is more mid-range based, sporting a long-reaching projectile and aerials with very large hitboxes and power behind them. Ivysaur can combo you at unusual angles and even take stocks with the powerful disjoint from its up special, Vine Whip, which of course doubles as its primary recovery. Ivysaur can also approach and space effectively using forward air and back air, take out falling opponents with up air, combo seamlessly with its new Nair, as well as challenge opponents' recoveries with down air. Bullet Seed has been given a proper finisher this time around, making it much more reliable for racking up damage in the heat of battle. Although Ivysaur is the least agile Pokemon in the Trinity, his moves easily boast the most range. So make sure to use its mid-range grab to punish overly defensive play, and capitalize on any mistakes with the powerful blast from Up Smash. As for Charizard, it is easily the powerhouse of the trio. Retaining most of its original moveset from Smash 4, Charizard excels at putting on the pressure, with the disruptive flamethrower able to interrupt recovery attempts, a long-reaching side tilt to keep opponents back, multiple kill throws, a terrifying frame 6 up smash, and a monstrous back air that has both the range and power for sealing stocks when you least expect it. Capable of even killing at early percents should you get the right reads on your opponent with a devastating Flare Blitz. Charizard benefited a lot from the universal reduction to aerial ending lag in Ultimate, as it thrusts its disjointed aerials into the spotlight, with forward air making for a useful combo tool, Nair as a solid approach option and ledge trap, up air as a mighty KO move in the air, and down air able to effectively spike anybody below. Charizard's heavy weight makes it the Pokemon of choice in the upper echelon of percentages, on top of sporting the best recovery options of the trio, with its triple jump and up special, Fly, which by itself can be used as an out of shield option, able to reliably take stocks from the air. However, Charizard's size is also its biggest drawback, being the naturally larger target for combos, on top of having less combo ability itself. Pokemon Trainer is 3 playstyles combined in one, and will be a perfect addition for anybody looking for a fighter that can adapt to any situation on the fly. So make sure your battle plans are super effective with the Pokemon Trainer.
Greninja.
Greninja is the water dark-type Pokemon who uses fast, effective strikes to get the best of its enemies, making its first appearance as the final evolution of the water starter in Pokemon X and Y. In Smash Ultimate, Greninja is one of the most mobile and agile fighters in the game, as its tools allow it to easily dance around its opponents and move in and out of range whenever necessary. Greninja possesses quick frame data and multiple kill setups, especially using dash attack and down tilt. Water Shuriken is an extremely versatile projectile. Uncharged, it can be used to keep opponents in check and zone effectively thanks to its long range, becoming a powerful kill move at full charge, able to even set up into combos at mid percentages. While Hydro Pump has a large win box that can easily gimp unsuspecting foes who are in the middle of their recoveries. Greninja also has great combo potential, able to easily convert up throw into up air, and catch opponents off guard with careful use of its side special, Shadow Sneak, which doubles as a kill move. If all else fails, Greninja can counter any attempt at a punish with Substitute, a counterattack with the unique distinction of being able to directly influence the direction of the follow-up attack. Greninja requires intricate knowledge of spacing and timing, but when used effectively, it can be an absolute threat in the bracket. So unleash your inner ninja with Greninja.
Incineroar!
The final evolution of the fire starter from Pokémon Sun and Moon, Incineroar, brings its fiery personality into Smash Ultimate. Incineroar is the textbook definition of a grappler, with excellent combo ability, strong meaty attacks, and a heavy weight for tanking hits. Its entire playstyle revolves around its side special, the Alolan Whip, a long-reaching command grab that must be respected, because upon a successful grab, Incineroar can set up for a juggle situation with back body drop, or take stocks with Lariat, which requires pressing the B button at just the right moment. Incineroar's down special, Revenge, works differently from any other counter in Smash. Rather than attack right back, Incineroar stores each hit in the form of additional power for its next attack, being able to stack multiple counters on top of each other for an exponential increase in damage and knockback the next time Incineroar lands a hit. Being a grappler, Incineroar can combo quite easily from down throw into any of its aerials, and shrug off anybody who gets too close for comfort with Darkest Lariat, which comes out at a lightning fast frame 5. Although noticeably improved from patches, Incineroar's recovery is still its biggest crutch, having to accommodate for a zigzag-like pattern by either recovering directly below or at a certain distance from the ledge, making Incineroar an easy target for edgeguarders. And while Incineroar may not be the most nimble character on the ground, there's no denying that in the right hands, Incineroar will be a tough combatant to face against, and will be a perfect addition for anybody who enjoy taunting their enemies. So be sure to run the ropes with Incineroar.
Pika Pika, Pikachu, Choo Choo, Pikachu. So, rough translation, thank you so much for watching, and a massive shout out to Skuxxed for working with us on this series, and as ever, our generous patrons. Have a good day all, and we'll catch you on Zebes and Corneria for the next one.